I have a silly idea again, and you aren't allowed to make fun of me, okay? Because I'm a little bit embarrassed to be showing my fangirl side too much on YouTube. I don't usually do this, but as many of you know, I've been obsessed with Taylor Swift since I was a literal child, and I am going to a Taylor Swift concert tonight, and my silly idea is to do a 13-minute build challenge in The Sims. Because if I'm being honest, I've got a handle on the 10-minute thing. I know pretty well what I can do in those 10 minutes, but I think adding a couple extra is gonna really throw me off. I've done a 20-minute build challenge before, and when I did that, I got way too confident because I thought that I had like loads of time, when in reality, you don't have loads of time. Like those extra 3 minutes in this case are not really gonna do much for us, but I kind of want to give it a shot and see what we can do. Taylor has a really beautiful house in Rhode Island, so I thought that we could maybe use that as a sort of inspiration. This is what it looks like. I don't know. I googled Taylor Swift house and this is what came up. Why did they Photoshop her in this? I don't know, but it's actually a really beautiful house. Listen, we're not gonna be able to build this. We're not recreating this. That is not the plan. We have 13 minutes. That's just not gonna happen. But we can maybe try and do something like this, like the white house, the dormers, the gray roof, the black shutters, stuff like that is doable. The giant house part is not doable. We need to make sure we set our expectations low. I'm not really sure where to build it, but to be honest, over here is gonna have the water in the background, so this might actually be a good lot. This lot is also really small, and that's what we need. We need like a small space to keep our expectations in check. This is technically the front of the lot, so the view is actually the Ferris wheel. It's kind of cute. The only annoying thing is the lighting on this lot kind of sucks. Like the shadows are in sort of weird places, literally always, but we can make it work. It's fine. I came prepared, by the way. I'm wearing Taylor Swift merch right now, and I've got a 13-minute timer on the clock over there. So we've got a plan for the vibes, and I think I want this to be 2 bedrooms. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll try. I'd also really like to do some landscaping because I feel like when I do these challenges, I always run out of time. So maybe those extra 3 minutes will benefit us in the exterior part of the build. I'm gonna first put some cheats on because I'm not gonna have time to type them once we start. And I guess from there, I think I'll just press that button. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my God. Whenever I do these, I get like so stressed out. I know that I'm being dramatic, okay? I can acknowledge that this is silly and I'm being silly, but oh my goodness, I just get so nervous. Oh, I don't think I thought this through. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Let's do bedroom, bathroom. Oh, it's not gonna be 2 bedrooms. This is too small to be 2 bedrooms. Oh, I made a mistake. Anyway, what I was going to say is whenever I do these builds, I get like so overwhelmed, and it's really for no reason. Like, I know that I'm being exceptionally dramatic with this. Like, it's really not that deep, but it feels that deep to me. And I get myself so worked up when I try to do it. Okay, well, I was thinking that we would put like some dormers on top of this building. I might need to make it wider, so we'll see how it goes. But I kind of wanted to have the roof like this. Yeah, let's try and make it a little bit bigger back this way. We can do the roof like this, and then we can have some cute dormers on top, because that makes it like immediately look kind of fancy, even though in reality it's very simple. It's not fancy at all, but it kind of fits the style, and it also looks kind of cute. So we can just do the roof like that. Maybe I'll make it one taller, and then we can copy this roof over here. Floor plan wise, it looks like we've got honestly a huge bedroom. Maybe I'll make it smaller. Smaller is better because that way we have less to furnish, and we don't have time to furnish. So we gotta do what we can. The rest of this is kind of, I don't know. Am I gonna regret this? Maybe I could get another bedroom right here. What if it was really small? Like just like that? Is there gonna be enough space? Okay, just that's fine. Just do it. We need to think about doors and windows. Unfortunately, I'm going really basic because we wanted to have the black shutters, and also this is just easier. Oh no, too big. Oh no. Okay. I feel like I need to just have the one window. Oh my God, this is too small. The whole house is too small. Does that even work? No, it looks terrible. Oh no. I've never regretted anything so much. I feel like I came into this way too confident. It's okay. We still have 10 minutes left, which compared to like how this usually goes is a lot of time. So we're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I think the windows in the back are gonna have to be ugly. I'm sorry to say it, but I'm not worried about the back. I'm worried about the front and the inside. We can only worry about one thing at a time. So I guess that's 2 things, but but you know what I mean. The back cannot be a concern for us. That is too much to stress over. Okay, actually, I'm feeling really good about this. I feel like I've built this style of house a few times, so I'm confident in how it looks. I'm not obsessed with oh no, I'm doing it again. I think that I want to like put the 2 windows. I just can't like get them placed properly. Doesn't that look so much better though, having 2 of them? It really does. Okay, let's keep that. And then we want to get some nice siding. I think this white siding is really beautiful and it's also really simple, so that's totally good. And then we can get a nice black roof. Let's do a little staircase. Do you think this is gonna be cheap? Because I'm starting to think it won't be. I thought it would be because it's really small, but sometimes when I do these, you'd like expect it to be a starter home and then it's just not. But that's because I'm not thinking about like getting cheap stuff. I'm just thinking about getting stuff. So it's hard to like prioritize spending a little bit of money when I'm just trying to prioritize like having something, right? Okay, I feel like that for now is the best we can do on the exterior. Let's start thinking about the kitchen because we want to have like a serious kitchen. I would love to do something like this. Maybe we could get a stove. I'll get a fridge. Usually my method with these builds is to go through and put like everything that we actually need. You know, like let's go in, we'll get, oh no. Okay, bigger bathroom. Sorry everyone, that's horrible. Oh no, what do we do? Wait, actually, what do we do? Okay. This is really bad. Anyway, I was saying that my strategy is just to make sure we have everything that we actually need, and then everything else we can just worry about later. Like we can add decorations if we have enough money and time for them. But as it turns out, we don't have enough money or time for them. What do we do? I don't know what to do about this. I feel like, okay, I guess I have to move the windows. Is that the only thing that we can do about this? Is just go back to like the 1 window? Oh, it's terrible. Oh my God. How much? We have 7 minutes? This is what I get. I told you I was getting too confident. Okay, let's do some lights. Lights help. The bathroom's done. That's fine. It's functional. It looks good. We could actually probably try and pick some more fun tile. I kind of like there being tile in the kitchen too. I feel like that helps. It makes it look more interesting. And then we'll get some sort of living room. Any sort of couch will do. Literally anything. Frankly, I don't care what it looks like. I just want to have some living room set up and then we can go from there. It's not going to be pretty. No one came into this thinking it was going to be nice. We came into this thinking we were going to have something, and that's all you're getting promised. Okay, I just want a chair. Maybe we could do this one. That seems pretty nice. Okay, we can do a light blue couch too. I could probably do a little dining table. 6 minutes is plenty of time. We could do a little dining table behind this. Something cuter like that maybe. Okay, that feels pretty nice. We can get a little plant. Okay, kids' bedroom. Let's just go for like some serious basics because I don't know what else we can afford. This stuff is easy and the default swatch looks really nice. I'm sorry to say it, but like sometimes you gotta worry about just using default swatches because this way we don't need to have to think about like an actual color scheme. That's good. That saves us time and energy, and that's what we need is more time and energy. Okay, yeah, I don't like this. Can I do it like this? How about that? That's a better layout. Okay, so we've got a bookshelf. We have that. Do I want any sort of rug? Do I have time for a rug? I don't know. We can put this there, blue. That's cute. And then some sort of lamp. Come on, come on. Anything good. Oh, that one's new. Okay, that works. And then honestly, if we had a toy, I wish that I would have thought about that sooner, but any toy. How about a duck? Okay. This is terrible. And then any sort of bed, literally any bed. How about just a cheap one? Honestly, it'll be a starter home. That's probably for the best. Starter homes are good in this case. It's gonna look like every other house I've ever built. But again, you know what? Dare I say, that might be a good thing. Every other home that I've ever built is something that I can recreate easily in a short amount of time. And that's what we have right now is a short amount of time. Okay, I want to do a desk, I think. I like the idea of having a desk and a computer because that way your Sims can work in here. And then maybe if we had some plants, I'm being too slow. Okay, some plants there. Maybe if we had like another window on top of this, I can paint the walls green or something. Yeah, I don't love this, but it'll do. It's fine. I think that's sort of like the moral of the story with all of these builds. Yeah, I don't love it, but it's gonna have to do. All right, I'm gonna move this door over a little bit and then we can paint all of the living space too. I wanna get like a cuter wallpaper. Maybe we could just use this one. That seems pretty nice. nice, honestly. Okay, a couple other necessities are things like a trash can. I'd like to put one of those out, no, that one outside. And then maybe we could have a trash can in the kitchen. We probably have enough time, 3 minutes. Okay, this is the point where I always get a little bit too confident, so we don't have that much time. But I'd like to get some decorations, things like some kitchen cabinets, maybe if there was like a fruit bowl. I don't know, maybe if we had some more plants or something. I don't even like that plant, but I always use it because it's cheap. Maybe like a curtain. It also might be kind of cute if we had some sort of doormat or something, because that would be realistic, I guess. It also comes in like some cute colors. Maybe if we had a coat rack, something like that could be kind of nice. We don't have any artwork. We have 3 minutes. That's not a lot of time. Butterflies. That's so random. Okay, maybe if there was like something bigger on this wall too, like this might be kind of nice. Okay, that's all the basic necessities. Let's think about the outside for a sec, because I would really, really like to have some sort of landscaping. So literally any trees will do. I would like to get a couple cute ones. Maybe like a big one. Oh no, that's too big. Okay, never mind. No big trees. How about if there was like a little bit of a no? Oh no. This is so embarrassing. I feel like you're all probably watching this and just laughing at me because I'm being so dramatic for absolutely no reason. Okay, how about if we did, do you know what? A couple of these flowers in white might be like a really easy bet. Again, this, I know I always do this, but now is not the time to try new things. We're trying to go for speed, not original things. Okay, that's really simple and probably kind of nice. Maybe I could do some landscaping down the side, like some bushes over here. Actually, I wonder if I could wrap this all the way around the building. I don't know if that's like so ugly. I guess you can't even see that I have a foundation anymore, but whatever. We need a mailbox, some sort of mailbox in the front here. Maybe if we got like some planter boxes, because that might make it look like we've got more going on, because otherwise we're not going to have anything in the front yard. Okay, and then we could do some terrain paint too. I don't know if I have time for that, but we can definitely try any sort of terrain paint, just like some dirt around. Oh my goodness, that extra 3 minutes really helped. I feel like we made so much more progress with this than I ever usually do. Okay, so that's terrain paint. I can put this trash can right here. I feel like I need to move this because it's not overlapping right. And then on the inside, what else can we get? Maybe like useful things. Let's think a thermostat. We don't have a bookshelf anywhere, so a bookshelf might be kind of nice. If I can afford one, well, I have all the money. It's just more, can I afford time-wise to find one? No, that's bad. How about put that right there? Okay, maybe we could get like an easel. Oh, do you know what? The easel and some canvases might be kind of cute. All of a sudden, it's not a starter home anymore. These canvases cost like 3,000 simoleons. That's okay. That makes it look like we have some stuff to do. Any other like cutesy stuff? Maybe another plant might be kind of nice. Oh no. It's like these last couple minutes where you have to think about what to add in. It's so hard. I just want another mirror. Why can't I pick one? Oh no, big mistake. Okay, we have a few seconds left. Maybe if we got like a coffee table? Does that even fit? I can't pick one. Oh no, I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. Why can't I pick? Ah! Oh my god. Oh, I hate this. It's so stressful for no reason. It should not be that stressful. I feel so on edge the whole time I do these. Okay, you know what? All things considered, it's not actually that bad. It's not that good either, but it's not actually that bad. I feel like the floor plan was unexpectedly very difficult. We had the window incident, but you know what? It's 2 full bedrooms. We got a nice bathroom. There's plenty of living space. It's actually like kind of a good layout. The back could definitely use some help. Like the window placement sucks. It would have been nice if, I don't know, they were like underneath the dormers or something, but you can't win everything. Certainly not on a challenge like this. We did pretty well considering the restraints that we had. I know I just started complaining about how I hate this, but honestly, I really do like trying to do these timed build challenges. It's kind of fun to see how far you can get in such a short amount of time. And I'd like to think that I'm kind of a fast builder just in general. I do a lot of building on stream, which I think has kind of trained me that way. Obviously, I don't have to finish like a whole build in just one stream, but I do kind of like that, like, okay, today we're gonna build this. And I usually stream for about 3 hours. So I've gotten kind of good at like doing a full, restaurant in 3 hours, which might not sound like it would help us with like a, 13-minute challenge when I'm used to building in 3-hour time slots. But I don't know. I do think that I've got some practice and that's helped me with this. this. Back to Taylor Swift for a second though. I am gonna be at her concert in Tampa tonight. There's gonna be a lot of people there, obviously, but if you see me, feel free to come up and say hi. I know some folks that watch my Twitch streams have been like, oh my god, I'm gonna be there too. So if you also happen to be there, I know it's a long shot, but there are gonna be a lot of people there, so I don't know, maybe. If you happen to see me in the sea of people, I promise I'm friendly. I'm actually gonna be there tonight and tomorrow. I got tickets for Friday originally in like the Great War of Ticketmaster, but then I bought resale tickets for tonight as well, so I'm going to 2 shows. This is truly going to be like the greatest night of my life. I'm not even trying to exaggerate, like I'm serious. I'm so excited. I feel like I've been counting down to this moment since before she even announced the tour, you know? Like I've been waiting for this, so I'm really happy that I get to go. Thank you for indulging me with this video because I just wanted one more chance to talk about it. I know that it seems like I just can't shut up about it, but I'm so excited. You can follow me on Instagram and stuff because I'm gonna be posting pictures probably from the concert, so I'll link that down below. And because I've talked about it enough today, you can follow me on Twitch too. My name's just lilsimsie, like on all platforms. I won't be streaming today though. I got plans later. Usually I stream every day. Just today I got bigger things to do. You know what? I would love to see some of you guys in the comments try to do a 10-minute build, or I guess in this case a 13-minute build, and let me know how it goes. It really is kind of harder than you think. I feel like you go in there thinking, oh yeah, I can do it, and then it's hard. So good luck, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't even think about anything else. It's only Monday when I'm recording this. I have like 3 days left to wait, but I'm so excited.